Okay, this is off the cuff. I just wanted to show everybody how I got up really early this morning, only because of the fact that I woke up at 3, let the dog go potty, and all I could think about is statutes and chemicals and my checklists, such as getting all the full original pictures of the house that was contaminated by meth from the North Metro Task Force. And obviously my voice isn't doing so well this morning. I'm constantly talking to people. I don't know if my singing voice will ever be the same again. Anyway, here's a tidbit of information. Let's see, give you some tidbits here. How is it that Gene Hook at the Department of Environmental Health, when he receives a report, how is it possible that he's allowed not to read the report? How is this possible? And how is it possible, furthermore, quote from him and his boss, stand-in boss at the time, Bill Bennerman, and Celia above them, how is this possible that Gene Hook there told me? Yes, indeed, a 15-year-old could walk into that office. They don't read the report on a home. This report is the final test after a home is supposedly decontaminated. And it tells the test results are great. They turn this report in. And as long as I feel, or the 15-year-old feels, or the 9-year-old that walks in there feels that, come on, got my cat. As long as they feel they're certified and sign that paper, they take that report and accept it. How is it possible that they don't check on credentials? I have a massage therapy license, people, and they did an FBI background check on me. They did a Colorado Bureau investigation check on me. They're afraid I might break someone's ankle if I don't get insurance. So someone that has got the job of an industrial hygienist that goes into meth labs after they're cleaned, after they're tested and cleaned, busted, tested, cleaned, and they come in and test. They've got the job of a family's welfare and complete safety against highly toxic substances. How is that possible that they don't have to have a verification done on their credentials? Can somebody tell me this? Can somebody tell me this? Because it makes me god dang angry. God bless. I want to say worse, but I won't. Furthermore, how is it possible that when someone writes Gene Hook an email that is a professional and a police officer and a police officer trainer and an international orator and a forensic industrial hygienist himself, that says, oh, all the previous work on this home is completely botched? How is it possible Gene Hook at the Department of Environmental Health can get away with not doing anything, not making a phone call, referring someone to an investigation? How is this possible? How is it possible? City of Denver Gene Hook, they have authority to slap fines on people like the owner for having botched some jobs here. But as Gene told me, we're only expected and required to accept a report, to do two things: accept a report and acknowledge its acceptance. Acknowledging its acceptance means after the fraudulent Bob Woellner with Quest Quality Environmental Systems and Technologies gives him a report, even if he's 9 years old, that all he has to do is put that in the file and send what's called a decision statement to the owner. And that allows the owner of a contaminated meth lab, because it's been properly decontaminated, to not tell a renter, not tell a buyer of a home anything on the history about meth. They have to sign a lead and asbestos, but we don't have to sign anything about high toxic contaminants called meth and precursors, which are the ingredients to the product. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing red. And that's all I have to say about that at this hour. I'm not going to say that I'm going to try to go back to sleep. I'm going to say I've got 2 interviews with 2 reporters today, and I'm going to pretty much know that I'm going to look like crap. And I'm going to wish I had gone back to sleep, but I know I won't be able to anyway, so I might as well not even try. I'm just going to go ahead and complete my list of thoughts, my to-do list. And on my to-do list is to make these people responsible. You know, if there's some sort of thing that allows Gene Hook to get away with what he's not doing, I say morals alone. On the basis of morals alone. I'm very ashamed of you, Gene. You had my file when I found out about my home. After I moved in, I started researching, and within 2 weeks I was on the phone with you, and I told you I was worried about encapsulation, which is painting over it without it being properly cleaned. And I told you I was worried about the carpet not being new like they told me it was upstairs. And you failed on me and my family. You had my folder out there. You were looking through it, reading me numbers, telling me it's safe, blah, blah, blah. You know, we spent a long time on the phone. Gene, I'm highly disgusted because you should know, having taken a course with my Mr. Connell, my fabulous forensic industrial hygienist police officer. By the way, I'm sure, I'll let him speak for himself, but I'm sure he's quite disappointed in you too. How is it you could fail to realize, after all that conversing with me about my file in your hand, that per statute what was missing is a detailed report on the cleaning list? Which, in fact, there should be one per statute at this point, but there shouldn't be, because if there is, it's a fraud. Missing a detailed cleaning report, missing the full police report or any part of it, missing the full PA. How is it possible you could miss this? How is it possible? Tell me, Gene, how is it possible? And what does this say about your morals? Yes, you have authority to fine people, da-da-da-da-da. Even when I called you and said, you already had proof in your hands even before I moved into the house and before I started digging. Because, I'll save that for later. But I told you I had forensic proof, and you got my file. You got an email from my forensic man. You have the whole 62-page report at this time. You would not make a phone call, even based on morality. You suck. That's all I have to say about that for now.